Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading, Virgo. I'm Amber. For those of you that are new here, welcome. If you're returning, you already know what it is. It's love, baby. Virgo, you first. You first. I asked them which earth signs to do, what earth sign to do first, and the sixth house came out. So I feel like you have some details that you need to tend to, and clearly you need some type of guidance or clarity, or else you wouldn't be here. I got you, Virgo. Okay. All right. So if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website at UnveiledByAmber.com. That link is also down below in the description box. After the reading, there is going to be an extended, and if you'd like to catch that, you can join me on Patreon. The link to do that is also down below. I want to say something here because Patreon is new, and I'm kind of figuring out the platform. Those of you who are not familiar, and I probably should do an announcement video for this, but those of you who are not familiar, when you go on Patreon, you pay your tier pricing one time per month, and you have access to all the extendeds, plus a new series that I released most recently called Piercing the Veil. However, it is billed every month on the 1st. So it might be in your best interest to wait till the 1st of the month to sign up for those of you who are thinking about it. But really, what you would pay for your tier pricing today and then on the 1st is still cheaper than what you would pay for a personal reading, and you get access to all of the extended. So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there. We're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Whoa, there must have been some like massive shift for the earth signs. I would imagine that it has something to do with Saturn, just based off of the energy that I've been picking up and sensing, because there has been delays. There's been winds though. There's been some winds, but there's been some like delays in between the winds, or some like, I don't know. It gives me like Final Destination. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to spook nobody. I don't want to spook nobody because I don't really mean like the goriness or whatever of the movie series Final Destination. I'm more so on an energetic level, right? Just kind of like very odd, misfortunate events occurring or happening around you, not necessarily to you, is the vibe that I was picking up, Virgo. You know what, matter of fact, let me grab my calendar and then we'll get into it. Okay, because I'm just curious. For those of you that are interested about what's going on in the planets, you can go and check out the live reading that I did. I think it was March 24th, and I went into detail about the planetary transits and influences. I don't want to get into that too much here. Hang on, y'all. I just want to see if there was anything significant that would be affecting Virgo. Today is the 22nd. Well, nothing like out of the ordinary, except there's a void of course moon. So some of you guys have not experienced what I was describing yet, but you will. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated. All right, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be here with Virgo to give the messages for their highest good and their highest good only. All right, I want to start with this. Spirit, what's the message for Virgo? Boundaries. Well, boundaries, okay? Boundaries. So what I do know about this card not even intuitively, just based off of it coming out in the past and me reading it, this card is about a soft center and a hard outer shell. Number one, that's why the representation is showing up as an armadillo. Now, what's interesting is that before I started your reading, when I was pre-shuffling, it feels like there's something about the heart space, the heart chakra. Somebody's keeping it very guarded, very closed off for something at this time. Yeah. Externally, there's a transmute energy. There's a bee representing here. I'm going to take both of them, okay? If you don't like readers who read out of the book, then you probably should leave, because I'm about to read these messages directly from the book. At least with this deck, this black deck, my ancestors already know what it is with this book. This they book. No pun intended. Okay, so we got boundaries. Let's see what this says for you. Hold on for a second, Virgo. Okay, there it is. Okay, boundaries. So this says boundaries can be a difficult thing to master. Most people are not raised with a firm understanding of healthy boundaries and either end up being closed off or allow themselves to be invaded. They become invading of others. It requires balance and knowing exactly what your needs are. This card asks you to check in with yourself and see where you live on the boundary spectrum. Do you have a healthy relationship with them? Do you struggle in communicating around them? Are there any patterns that continue to crop up around boundaries in your life? The exercise states for you to sit for a moment and allow your body to relax. It says begin scanning your body with boundaries in mind. Where do you feel invaded? What lives there? Are there any places in your body that are calling your attention and asking for more empowered boundaries? Then check in with your throat and heart. Is there anything it wants to communicate around boundaries? Armadillo, representing here, says the armadillo, meaning little armored one, is known for its armor on its backside. Its potent medicine is in teaching us how to set a container for our desired or not desired experiences. If we already have an idea of what we don't want in our life, we can set the boundaries to prevent it from entering. The underside of the armadillo is soft and vulnerable. This is how we should also go through life, open-hearted and vulnerable, but able to protect ourselves if needed. Call upon armadillo to find this balance. The herb associated with this card is yarrow. Yarrow's botanical name is Achillea millefolium and is named after the Greek hero Achilles. I don't know why it looks like Achilles. It says the myth has it that Achilles was made invulnerable because yarrow was floating in the river his mother dipped him in as a child. She held him by the ankles so that the Achilles was not covered in the elixir, making it his weak spot. Right, aka Achilles' heel. Yarrow has long been referred to as an herb of invulnerability. It can teach us healthy boundaries, but it is especially helpful as an ally for those that are sensitive to other people's energies. Call on it if you need support in protecting yourself from unconsciously absorbing energies from other people or your environment. I was gonna skip the last paragraph, but I literally took my black tourmaline out and sat it right here because I don't accept and neither will I receive any fucked up energies coming through this computer while I'm doing y'all reading. Not y'all, Virgo, anybody who watching me. So let me read this for y'all because maybe you're dealing with the same energy or maybe it's not even my energy and I feel like that. Anyway, because of what y'all going through. It says black tourmaline is a protector, grounder, and a cleanser all in one. It is known to transform dense energy into a lighter vibration, ground spiritual energy, and can be used to form a protective shield around your body. Some people may have opinions about any changes you make. And if you are working on being more open, others may take advantage of your openness. It says black tourmaline to cleanse. Use black tourmaline to cleanse and protect you from unwanted energies from those around you. You can also use black tourmaline to aid you in maintaining the boundaries you have already set. Okay, they said to read this. It's for the extended group. I'm going to leave that there. And what's the influence of this being here, Spirit? Boundaries transmute. So we have Uranus, however the hell you say it, okay, which is very like revolutionary, disruptive, all of a sudden like surprise type of energy. Externally, you have Mercury here, and you have Aries. The ascendant wanted to show itself. There could be an Aries coming forth to have some type of conversation with you, a Taurus, a Gemini, another Virgo. But there's some type of unexpected freedom that is a result of whatever this conversation is that you're having. Not only like a result of like freedom, but it's either giving you an opportunity to start brainstorming something new and fresh or different in your life, or it is giving a wrap to something that you've already been brainstorming, innovating, whatever the case may be. This would be an energy of you maybe did some experimenting. Now, some of y'all, this is going to show up like in your love life. You experimented with some partners, or, you know, even like with self-love regimens, rituals, things of that nature. You may have changed your appearance most recently, cut your hair or something like that. There's an energy of like experimenting. It's wanting to bring your outer shell in alignment with your inner shell, but Spirit is saying that with this armadillo, that everything is fine the way that it is. It is okay for you to be protective in the manner that you've been protective of yourself, but just not to close off your heart space or whatever the case may be. I feel like either this conversation is going to be granting some type of permission to take on that mindset, because with transmute here, it's like all of the things that you tried out or you experimented or whatever, there's a vibration of the final formula here. Now some of y'all could actually be like, you could have like a cosmetic line or something like that, some type of healthcare product, because when I'm getting like final formula, it's giving me the alchemist too. So it could just be a manifestation overall, just trying to find the right like rhythm in life, trying to find like the right balance in your schedule and your home life or whatever the case may be in order to accomplish something. It seems like there's going to be something that's like very unexpected that ends up helping you to transmute that energy, or to realize why you may have even involuntarily had to experiment with certain things, certain people, certain like situations, circumstances, or whatever. It's gonna make sense in a minute. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this revolution. Community. Some of you guys may be dealing with an Aquarius. They had a really strong like shakeup that seemed to be going on in their 4th house, which is family, background, roots, things of that nature, but also in the 11th house, which is about tribe, community, startup projects, group efforts, things of that nature. Yeah, because see, you have official person and then you have judication here. This gives me Aquarius, this official person. It seems like there could be something going on legal. It's involving family members. Yeah, then you have house here. Tell me one more thing about this for Virgo. Main male and unexpected income. Okay, so for my gentlemen that are watching this, if I can be honest, if this is resonating with love, you want to make some type of structured or stable like gesture towards someone, and you have been wanting to for a while, but I think that maybe like your finances may have been like out of order, so you couldn't make the type of gesture that you wanted to, and so instead you decided not to make a gesture at all. That you have been waiting for, or something is trickling in. This is going to be your sign, or synchronicity for you to move forward towards whatever it is, whether it's a person, a business opportunity, or whatever the case may be. There's something unexpected coming here. This could be some type of like inheritance. This could be, especially because like what's crowning this is community. Okay, so it could literally be help from parents, grandparents, or something like that to make something happen. It's an investment into a structure though, because I'm see a house, I see a community, and then with main male here, like they're all in this home. They're all in this home. Maybe that is what has not been made clear. Yeah, see, mature woman, mature man. This would be kind of like a father, mother, son dynamic. But then like with this community card, there's also, also seems like there's maybe like a child involved in this situation. Something about the dynamic of a family, of some family members, is changing significantly. There's a courthouse and marriage here on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this would be how this feels, is moving the chess pieces around, moving the players around off the bench. Like, yeah. Hang on for a second. I probably should write that down. It feels like a passing of a throne. I'm looking at a globe here. There could be travel involved, although there could be a older earth sign of some sort of significance. Because I'll forget. Hold on. Because I will forget. Okay. Show me the energy of Virgo's situation. The sun. Yeah, I don't think you have anything to like worry about, but there's a lot going on around you. That's for sure. But this is some as above, so below, because this unexpected card or unexpected income shows up as like the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles would more so be like, okay, let's think of it in a practical manner. Like, this unexpected income could be a job offer, right? But you wouldn't totally experience the sun until you're working, or until you've received a check from working, right? So it's kind of like a as above, so below. You receive an offer from a higher up, and there's like this situation that I'm reading into where it's headed, or some of y'all are in the energy, or some of y'all are ahead of the energy, and this already happened. It would be you experiencing whatever this unexpected offer is or was. Some of you guys, it's directly related to real estate, traveling, moving homes. The world is here on the bottom of the deck. I just said I was sitting here looking at the world. There could also be a mature man and a mature woman having a conversation with, like, about you, or about like a male figure that possibly is within a community, within a family dynamic that you belong to. Where does Virgo need to establish boundaries? King of Cups, around your heart. It feels like somebody's excusing themselves for, yes, you're excusing yourself from some sort of like struggle, challenge, or something like that. With the Page of Wands here, definitely there could be a child involved in whatever this is. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of like tit for tat. But then there's this Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. And that's what I'm saying. There's some type of offer or gesture that's coming in. Tell me about this main male. You have Temperance here. It feels like a family dynamic. This could be someone who you are married to, were married to. This could be a Sagittarius or someone who has a significant Sagittarius placement in their chart. It definitely feels like there are three. Rather it's you, your person, and a child, or you, your person, and a third party, you, your person, and their parent. Something like that. There is a third, there's a third party involved. I just seen this, yeah. 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, High Priestess, and the 10 of Swords. Somebody's trying to get away with something. How does Virgo view their situation? Being the sun in the world, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I'm saying, this is gonna work out for you. This is gonna work out in your favor. Justice is still here on the bottom of the deck with the Chariot. I just feel like you need to keep moving forward in whatever direction you've been moving forward in. I see the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Swords. You could at times kind of get into your head, and with this boundaries energy, like going in between your head and your heart space, like, should I trust how I feel or should I trust what I think? Type of back and forth. Some of you guys could have a significant placement of Gemini. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups representing the boundaries. Empress. Yeah, you're giving birth to something. There's something very abundant happening, transpiring. The World and the Lovers. Yeah, if I could be honest with you too, I don't know if like some of y'all are single right now and maybe like you've had like visitors. It could be family members, you know. But something about it needs to come to an end because your dynamic is changing. Yeah. So the World, the Lovers, and then the 10 of Wands, it would be an energy of like the World and the Lovers. There's an end coming to like temptations, but the Lovers could also be representation of affairs, not in a bad way because it's the Lovers, right? But Gemini rules like all the third house, siblings, immediate environment, co-workers, things of that nature. So there's something about like excusing yourself or not being a part of some type of special affair or a party or some like that, excluding yourself or somebody excluding you. And like with this 10 of Wands, like not only do you maybe feel excluded, you may not even know that you're excluded from something, but it's like not only do you like get excluded from this situation, but you're so occupied like you wouldn't be able to participate even if you wanted to. And it's for a reason. It's like some type of divine intervention, like spirit does not want you to be a part of something. Tell me about Temperance being here. The Star. And it's sitting here with the Sun. That's why I said it feels like there's an Aquarius of some sort of significance. I'm looking at this person's dimple. And then look, I'm sure mine came out when I said that. I'm looking at somebody. This person has a dimple. The Star. They're pointing at the bee. They're pointing at transmute. How does this 10 of Wands affect Virgo? The 2 of Cups is coming out as an issue. Yeah, so it's like whatever obligations or commitments or something that you made in the past are actually holding up some type of agreement, arrangement, a relationship with the 2 of Cups here. Somebody's parents are a problem. Yeah, King of Swords here with the Sun. Somebody's parents are a problem, a blockage. Or they were, but I don't know why I get arranged marriage. That's what I get. Because I got mature woman, mature man, which looks like this is like mother and father. They look very stoic. They don't look like, You know, they're having a good time. They don't look like they want anybody else to have a good time. And then they have the Two of Cups here as an issue. So double down on the, it don't look like they having a good time, right? This could be, no disrespect to anybody's parents, but this looks like an energy of somebody getting some advice from some parents who have a toxic ass marriage. They can't help you with yours. You need to go see somebody's fucking counselor. Yeah. The Ten of Wands here. The Five of Wands is crossing it. Five of Wands is upright in this card. So yeah, it's an energy of like you having your own struggle and you combining it with someone else's struggle is a problem. It looks like an arranged marriage because with the boundaries, there's King of Cups and the Empress. Some of you guys, this could be, you could need to establish some type of boundaries with someone who you have children with, have a family with family members. You may need to establish boundaries with family members. Something about a Sagittarius definitely could be significant. I start hearing, or I just heard the title of one of your old readings. I don't even remember if it was last year or the year before that, but it just popped up in my head. Making a list and checking it twice. I definitely would like to err on the side of it being in November or December, but I don't remember. I think it was the 11th house readings. Actually, last year, no, that would have been was that yet last year? No, because my life was upside down November last year, so it had to have been in 2020. Something about that is coming back around. What's the World card, Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles, whatever it is very abundant. And you're making space for it. It may not seem like it right now. You may feel like very overwhelmed. Like you see all like all these Post-its, the clock, her hands are full. Like there's so many different like projects, things of that nature. But it's for a reason. Yeah. Five of Pentacles with the Fool. The Fool just fell out here. And that would be Aquarius energy. Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's some type of notification to return to some place that you already were. But originally the Page of Wands was here. I don't know about who this like Knight of Cups is. There could be a Pisces that's supporting you. A Pisces and Aries could be of some sort of significance. Okay. Let me show me Virgo's energy here with all of this, Spirit. Show me Virgo's energy with all of this here. How does Virgo show up here, Spirit? Oh, I'm sorry. My computer, like, did something. Tokyo, Sydney, Paris, Cupertino. Oversight. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Maybe it resonates with y'all. Okay, so you're showing that some of y'all definitely have a Gemini in your chart. I would go watch their reading too. You have barite and you have citrine. So barite, it says, is a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue. Beautiful and frosty desert rose is a calming variety of barite. Who needs it? It says anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Where to put it? Tapped to your forehead during meditation. It says when to use it. When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? It says get answers to your biggest questions. Pretty sure that Gemini got that. And then you have citrine. And it says, a must-have for wannabe makers of art. How noble. And money. How gosh. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. These candy yellow citrines can be found as shops. I'm sorry. It says these candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a dream. Probably you. Where to put it? Wherever you set intentions. It says placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like, greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. When to use it? It says when it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. This stone is asking you to manifest your masterpiece. Okay. I really like this for you, Virgo. I don't think there's anything for you to be concerned about. I'm going to pull an outcome card here, and then we're going to roll on over to the extended, and we'll talk more about the outcome, what you can expect from it. I'll pull some advice, find out how your partner, persons, people view the outcome. Okay, so Spirit, what is the outcome here for Virgo? Woo-hoo. It's the Seven of Swords. Shh, I'm leaving. That's another title. That's a Virgo reading. I don't remember when, but shh, I'm leaving. Or was it Aquarius? It was Virgo or Aquarius. One of y'all had a reading that was titled, shh, I'm leaving. No, for real. I'm fucking leaving. All right, we're going to get into this. And the extended, for those of you that watch to the end, I very, very much so appreciate you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.